Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a great rest of your day. Hope you're having a great day. I'm so out of this. Honestly, today I've just, today's been a good day actually. But anyway, my name is Finn Tumber, as you know. I'm your host, and today I am joined with, on my 21st episode, I don't know your surname, Jasmine
Barker.
There you go. Thank you. You finished it. How bad is that?
Don't worry.
I've got another guess. Well, I didn't know that. I literally had like a blank. I didn't know their surname.
At least you knew my first name. That would be even worse.
What's your name again?
Yeah, so we're with.
But yeah, I'm here with Jazz, and I hope you're having a good day. This episode is completely unplanned. Like
completely.
Which I actually quite like, because a lot of guests, I didn't tell you this before I started, but actually a lot of the guests, I do get like a plan, just so we kind of know the structure of the episode. But yeah. Actually, I quite like the idea. We're just going to have a chat.
We don't know how it's going to go. Yeah.
Like,
it's winging it.
I think it's with mental health. You never know what's going to come up about your life and stuff. So, yeah, but Jazz, it is so good to have you on.
Thank you for having me. I'm really excited.
I'm excited as well. Honestly, I'm so buzzing. Yeah, we'll go straight into it if you want.
Yeah, of course.
So Jazz, I mean, I don't really know much about you really. So where do you want to start really? Because
I'm not sure.
Hey, my name's Jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so obviously I know you through, I mean, Chloe's probably the only mutual friend really, isn't it? And you've been friends for a long time.
A very long time.
But yeah, with your mental health journey, or even if you just want to introduce yourself to begin with and then talk about things.
Yeah,
I don't know where you want to start really.
I mean, it's kind of been a roller coaster mental health wise. I've never had anything specifically kind of cause problems. It's more myself as a person and how that's led to me dealing with certain things.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a people pleaser, which is
which we said.
It's a love-hate thing. I think you're very nice to people, but you just I have no boundaries at all.
I literally, you said this to me before we recorded, and I was like, I cannot. Honestly, like, I cannot relate more. I get it so much.
Yeah, it's so hard. It's yeah.
Has that been all your life? Just always
absolutely.
Been?
Yeah. I hate upsetting people.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's more like the fear of upsetting people than just saying no.
And just like feeling guilty about every little thing and overthinking everything.
Yeah.
Like you think everyone's always mad at you.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, it creates a lot of anxiety.
You constantly think to yourself like, did I hate me? Did I not?
Yeah, like, what have I done wrong now?
Yeah, what have I done wrong? And like, it could be that you've literally been absolutely fine, which 99% of the time probably is.
Exactly.
But then you have to say like, oh my God.
Yeah,
like,
and my brain's just going a million miles an hour, and I'm like,
yeah. So would you say that has impacted your mental health a lot during your life?
Definitely. I think aspect? I always kept like certain people around me that wasn't necessarily good for me, and because I really struggled to say no, this isn't okay, you know, and I'd rather take that pain and deal with that than have to upset anybody or have an awkward conversation with anybody.
And I was just about to say, it's like the awkward situation, but sometimes it's just awkward to talk.
And I can go to do it and I'm like, I can't do it actually. No, I don't want to upset anyone. And it's trying to overcome that and be comfortable putting yourself first rather than other people without feeling like selfish and like a bad person, because you're not.
This is just spontaneous off the point. It's fine if you don't have an example, but is there like a notable time where like you've struggled with those boundaries, would you say?
I mean, like even with like friends and things, you know, like having friends, and then you kind of realise actually I don't think this is how a friendship should be.
Yes.
You know, there's been lots of like examples and things like that.
Almost like in that friendship or relationship, like in general, just relationship with anyone, they kind of like take advantage sometimes of it, would you say?
Yeah, and they kind of know. I feel like people kind of know that you're like the weakest link. You know, you're a bit of a pushover. Then they're like, well, they're not going to get rid of me, but they're going to keep me around. Like I'm going to keep you around because I know that I can do that.
Is it almost as well, I don't know if you said this already, but is it almost like the fear of not being liked? Is that kind of it, or not as much?
I think it used to be. I think as I've grown up, I'm now like, actually, I'd rather have 2 friends than 100 friends that are bad for me. So I think like you kind of come out of that wanting everyone to like you, and
That's a great quote, by the way. I might reel that. Get it in the reel. That's so true. It's quality.
I think like removing bad energy from your life. Because it will just make you sad. And it took me a long time to realise that, because I used to have so many friends, and now I have like, I can count them on one hand. You know?
Genuinely.
It's
I feel like at some point in your life as well, almost like you need to do a life audit, and like, so I'm an ex-accountant. I use audit as like a term, but what I mean by that is it's like sometimes you have to really sit down and go, right, what's giving me good energy, what isn't?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do I then remove it? So I'm guessing that's what you have to do eventually.
100%, and it's then, but you still have that guilty feeling, like, I feel really bad that I'm kind of upsetting them, and it's like, actually, is this your fault? It's not, so it's fine.
No, exactly.
You know, so it's
with like you say all of that basically. What was a turning point with trying to not be a pushover basically?
Oh God, I still am.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie,
you
guys.
can't own it just yet.
Sorry, I'm still working on it.
But that's good though. But like you said, you're working on it. So
absolutely.
I think the main stage is that you actually identified that you're a pushover.
Yeah,
and
of course.
That's the main thing. And now you're I'm guessing he's trying to sort it.
Yeah, and I mean, like even with family members, you know, it can be really hard. But it's then going, I mean, like speaking to my like parents about it, and it's like, they'll say, you need to put yourself first, and you shouldn't be feeling like that. And so it's
tricky. It's easy said and done.
I don't think you realise until someone points it out to you, and you're going, actually, no, I have been doing that, and I need to
start looking into that.
You need to put yourself first.
That's so interesting.
So it's been a journey, but we're still getting there.
No. Just to like show that I relate. I mean, this is like nowhere near the same level, but like this week I'll really try to put myself first more. And as you know, we go to a quiz every Tuesday night with my friends. Richard, you've been to, may I add?
Very, very drunk.
You have joined.
After a very heavy bottomless brunch.
Was that Chloe's birthday?
Yeah, I took her there for her birthday. It was, honestly, we're both lightweights, can I add?
But can I add, you weren't actually that bad, so don't worry. Like, you were fine.
I don't remember.
You were drunk, but you weren't like causing a scene or anything.
No, and
it was so funny.
Yeah, it was so nice to meet everyone as well.
You were actually fine.
And everyone's a legend.
Yeah, you were genuinely.
Honestly, yeah. So
it was so funny. But on that point about like being a people pleaser and trying to set boundaries, like it sounds so silly, but like, I feel like I need to go to the quiz every week. And I didn't go last week.
Yeah.
And actually, I'll ask him if it's happy. I was really appreciated it. But my friend Mitch, I don't know if you know him, but he gave me a call yesterday. He was like, "Are you right, Finn?" This is probably just like random that I'm not going. And I explained to him, I was like, "Yeah, I'm just putting myself first." And he was like, "That's fine."
It's so valid.
It's so valid. And he was like, "Oh, that's so good, Finn. Well done. Good on you." And he was like being really nice to me.
Oh, but yeah. It means a lot, doesn't it?
They're the supportive friends.
Not everyone's going to be angry at you if you decide, actually, today I just want to date myself, you know? And also when you're going through something and you kind of see actually who's there, and
that's the other thing.
Exactly. And you can work out
who's your real friends.
Of course, yeah.
Because actually, that's a really good point, actually, because when you're such a people pleaser, you're there for everyone else.
Yeah.
So you don't know if they'll be there for you.
Exactly.
So it's when you flip that, I feel. Is that what you feel?
It's like, who's going to take care of you? Like, you're busy taking care of everyone in your life.
Who's going to look after you eventually?
Who's there for you?
Exactly.
And then you see, and you're like, okay, right, I know who to keep around, who not to keep around.
Genuinely. That's so good though, Jess.
So,
of course. If you mind me asking, you said you did go to therapy.
I've only had a couple. That's really a little bit terrified of therapy.
No.
I should probably do more, but I feel like I'm in an okay place now. You know,
that's good, Jazz.
Yeah.
That's
so just
good.
from like one or two, I was like, okay, actually, I feel fine.
That's so good. That's so good. Was it CBT or do you not know what type?
No, so it was actually through someone I know.
Oh,
and
wow.
So he was able to help me. That was nice because I knew him and I felt a bit more comfortable.
You feel going into it. You're like, I know this person. They know me, and like
exactly.
they get me. So
I definitely recommend if anyone is going through things, go to therapy. Don't be me.
Honestly,
don't. It took me years.
I was thinking, it's so random you said this because I was literally thinking on the way over, just randomly, I was thinking about therapy, and I think the majority of the population, like 99% of people, should do therapy at some point.
Yes.
Like, even if you feel you think you feel okay.
Yes.
It just
100%.
keeps you in check sometimes.
Yeah, I definitely need to probably do it more because what you're going to lose out of it, I guess. But then I'm just useless. I'm really useless. There's no excuse. I should go.
That's so good though. You've done a few. That's so good.
Yeah, no, it did help. And it was with someone I knew, so it was. I felt a little bit more comfortable doing it.
And was that for like boundary breaking sort of thing as well?
Yeah, that was completely what it was based off of.
Building up boundaries, just so you're not breaking them.
Yeah, honestly, because I really struggled to have any boundaries with anyone, and that's kind of. You can't really improve if you're like that.
Yeah.
So you got to, even though it's so painful and hard to you have to do it.
So when you said you're now working through it, you're trying to break these Build up these boundaries. Why am I saying breaking all the time? No,
we don't want to do that. We have no boundaries to break.
There's none left.
There's not one.
I need to build it up.
Yeah.
But like, so when you're building these boundaries, even just one, like, what is, like, do you have any sort of techniques at all that you would be able to tell someone that's struggling? Because a lot of people do. I do.
I think give yourself time to analyse everything. I
Yes.
think, you have to make sure that you know the people who you need to create boundaries with and what they are. You can't really create a boundary if you're not sure what you want that boundary to be. And I think you have to then make it very clear that this is where I stand and this is what I need for myself.
That's so good.
Yeah, but it is really hard to
Taking
do
a
it.
step back.
Yeah, look at the bigger picture. What's going on?
I've just thought of something. Sorry, I get so excited over stupid things. But I remember like reading this book, and it actually had this segment about boundaries and saying no to people. And something so simple was like, if someone asks you to do something, like say you'd like to go out for drinks, or you may be at work and you need to like, they give you an assignment, you just, when they say like, Jazz, can you do this? Just don't say anything straight away. Just or even just prolong it and say like,
yeah,
I'll come back and let you know, sort of thing.
Yeah, definitely. I'm quite bad with saying yes to everything.
Yeah.
I mean, even my boyfriend's like, you say yes to everything. You can say no, like it's fine. And I'm like, I don't think I can. Like I need to.
I think I can do it.
They're gonna be so mad. They're not. It's fine. Honestly. So yeah,
it's that, isn't it? It's like, I don't want them to be upset with me. I don't want to. Yeah. I think you just got to like, in your head, you've got to give yourself that truth of like realistically, as a reasonable human being, they'll accept that. They'll accept rejection.
Yes.
But it's so hard to tell yourself that, isn't it?
Exactly.
So,
and I think
interesting.
I struggle with rejection sometimes, and it's like then I kind of think everyone else feels that way, and it's
Yeah.
like, do you know?
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I kind of like, well, if I'd feel this way about it, then that person must as well.
Yeah.
Even though they won't, it's fine.
Exactly.
You know, it's I think it's a lot overthinking, kind of anxiety that comes with it. But you got to keep people around that.
Yeah, 100%. It's almost like a fear of failure as well with rejection.
Yeah,
that's a big
literally.
one.
I'm terrified of failing. Absolutely terrified. Yep.
Because I don't even know you very well, Jazz, but I always feel like you got like a really like hard shell. I never would.
No, yeah. See, this is right.
You're really soft inside, really.
I am.
You're
honestly,
soft and squidgy. You're like a little.
I always got told at school, like, or just with people I met, like, she's really intimidating, and I'd be
wow.
like,
What?
Yeah, like, I think I might give that off to protect myself, but honestly,
Yeah.
I'm not at all. I'm really soft. Like there is. So I think maybe I just give that persona off. I'm not sure.
It's not a bad thing, to be fair.
Yeah, maybe not. But
It's not a bad thing. But...
Am I really mean?
I don't know. I've literally only met you once or twice. One of the times was when you were drunk. So it's
yeah,
hard to
I know.
tell. But it's so interesting hearing that you just told me. I'm like, I would never have guessed.
Yeah, and I think I used to really fake confidence, and it kind of worked. I am quite confident now.
Good.
But I definitely have my moments. But even when I'm not feeling confident, I pretend I am. And no one will ever know, you know. I feel like I'm one of them people that push everything that I'm going through to the back, and I won't let people see it.
Yeah,
you know?
you push
and
it under the carpet. And
yeah,
you just
absolutely. I'm like, just get rid of it.
push it away.
I don't want anyone to know that. Yeah.
Anything, is that including like insecurities and stuff? Anything, not just that.
Yeah, anything
Just
really.
anything at all.
Like and I think, well, I've been on a bit of a journey with my confidence, but yeah.
I mean, sorry, if you want to elaborate on that, because I find that quite interesting with confidence. Like how, because some people out there, a lot of people are very unconfident.
Yeah,
so
I think.
Yeah, what was it that really helped?
Well, when I was in like school, I used to have no confidence. I was really shy. Like I was just really, really shy, and I got to a point I didn't like myself.
Oh wow! Oh my. Okay.
But then when I kind of got older, and then like even my mum said to me, she was like, "You're never going to be able to change certain things about yourself, so you've got to embrace them."
Good.
You know.
Yeah.
Like for example, my height, I'm really tall, but what am I going to do? Cut my legs off?
You didn't even notice that. No, you said
no,
it.
but I am. But then it's like, actually, I think that's a good thing. Like every like feature everyone has,
you own that though.
Is so everyone's unique. You know, you're not going to be able to change certain things by yourself. Obviously, some things you can.
Some things you can. I cannot agree more. It's actually I had a guest called Luke on about a month ago, and he came on to talk about stoicism, and very much one of their things about stoicism is that it's kind of like separating what you can and can't control.
Yes,
and that
I
helps
know
you
about
understand.
this.
Do you really know about that already?
My lecturer, because I used to stress about
yeah.
things I couldn't control. He used to be like, "You need to look at this philosophy." Honestly,
you're joking.
No, he did. Yeah,
and you said stoicism.
Yeah, yeah. And I remember at the time being like,
oh yeah, like stop
what
that.
are you talking about? Like, this is not helping my case right now.
If you look into it, well, clearly it was to say your mum helped you with like understanding this, that she kind of did it for you.
Yeah, everyone. It's I don't know. I think it's more stop focusing on what people think about you. Like no one looks into things that much. You know, you're your biggest critic. Like it's critic. Even.
Yeah, no, either way, tomato.
Either one, yeah, it's fine. But yeah, stop looking into things.
Yeah,
yourself too much. You know.
Agreed. It's very much that. I mean, you can change what clothes you wear, what appearance. You can change your hairstyle. There's things you can change about you that you can grow into the person you want to be. But like, there's certain things you can't.
No, and you know, like, if you are changing yourself to someone who you're not, you're going to attract people who aren't meant for you in your life.
That.
You know,
exactly
so
that.
You got to stay like true to yourself and do things that make you happy. If you want to do something, but like because it makes you happy. You know, you want to dye your hair or anything like that, do it for yourself. Don't do it for other people. You know, do what makes you feel confident, not because someone told you that that's what you're meant to look like or how you're meant to be.
That's so good. It's exactly it's just owning who you want to be.
Yeah.
And giving it a go. Like,
exactly.
You might dye your hair like, I don't know, green. Like, you just give it a go. And if you don't like it, then you can always just go back. And do you know what I mean? There's things like that.
Just do what you want.
Dude, yeah. I love that energy, Jazz. I absolutely love that. That's so good. That's getting put in the reel.
It's so true though. Like you literally, you can't change yourself, and that's why would you spend most of your life like judging yourself and feeling bad about yourself? Because you're going to get older and you're going to be like, well, what's the point in that? I've just spent all my life feeling so insecure,
pretending to be someone that I'm not as well.
Yeah, literally. And it's you won't be happy that way. And I think that's really important
to really like put down what you said with that. I remember listening to a podcast and this guy basically said about it was about like trying to reinvent yourself, like, or do you want to? And he used an analogy which is kind of like, if you want to change yourself, just put on a different t-shirt. Like, it's all hypothetical, like your personality as metaphor, your personality is the t-shirt, so just put on a new t-shirt. Why are you wearing that dirty one you've been wearing for 20 years straight? That's the kind of it. Just put on a new shirt, give it a go, try it, just be who you want to be and just own it. So that's so good, Jazz.
Yeah, be self-aware,
be self-aware. I also find a confidence actually going through your promises. Like, what I mean by that is, say you want to go to gym 6 times a week or something like that. Like you said that you were doing at one point. Just that was crazy.
It's a bit much.
But like, you know what I mean? Like you kind of tell yourself, I'm going to do this, and you do it. I think that gives me confidence as well.
Definitely. And I think if you're doing things to benefit yourself and as much as you can, then you can't be annoyed at yourself, you know? Exactly. That can be of anything. That hasn't got to be a gym or anything like that. But yeah, it's, I don't know.
It's just trying to own yourself. That's so good.
Yeah,
Jazz,
and I think like for gym, for me, like even like my mental health, like if I stop going, I feel so sad, and then I'll go and I'm like, I feel really good.
Yeah, you're like, whoa.
I think it's just endorphins. Like that's just what works for me.
100%.
But then, if you're even like, if you're just taking like 10 minutes of a day, do something you like, it will make you feel better. Yeah. And for me, like I'll do like my skincare, and then I feel 10 times nicer.
You do, don't you?
Because you're taking care, you're doing everything you can to take care of yourself.
Oh my god, yeah. You know, you just feel great, don't you?
Of course, and it could be 10 minutes a day.
Yeah,
and it's. I mean, even if you're like feeling so sad or you just don't want to do anything.
Yeah.
Just try and do it, and then you're like, okay, right, I've put some love into myself.
Yeah,
you know.
Sometimes your brain tricks you into thinking something's worse than it actually is. As well, do you feel?
Oh, like every day,
anything like a chore.
Every single day.
Oh, the gym's gonna be awful today, but you go and you're like, I feel amazing. Like,
you're like, actually, no, that was all right. It wasn't too bad. And you always think the worst outcome, but then it's never as bad.
The worst outcome.
And on the 1% it is, you're prepared for it. You've already overthought it, so it's fine.
But actually, what you just said there is so perfect. Like you said, it's the 1% chance of it that it could be. Admittedly, you like, it could happen, but it's so unlikely that usually it will be fine.
Exactly.
So it's always good.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you run or at the gym, or do you just?
I do sometimes. I want to get back into running.
Cardio's brilliant.
It is so good. I play netball, which is like my
no way.
Yeah,
that's it.
I love it. And then again, the time I didn't do it, I just felt really sad. And then I did it again. I was like, oh, I feel like I got a lot of anger out and that, you know. So I think if you have something you love, you have to do it.
Yeah,
you know, you owe it to yourself. You've got to do it.
Good. Really random, just like you said. It's just so silly. But like, I was at Center Parcs last week or the week before.
I love Center Parcs.
Have you been before?
I went for Christmas this year.
No, you did not.
I did.
Which one?
Sherwood Forest.
Oh, Sherwood.
Yeah.
Oh, no
I've been
way.
to them all. I've been to the one in Netherlands, the one in Belgium.
Oh my
we
God.
are a Center Parcs crazy family.
Guys, we're having a little segment here. Skip maybe like 20 hours or something. 20 minutes, 20 hours, 20 days. I don't know how long this is going to be.
Yeah.
I love Center Parcs.
It's great, honestly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I've only been to two. I've been to Woburn Forest, and I went to Elvedon 2 weeks ago with Cam.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Oh, it's so fun.
I was jealous.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Are you like everything? You love everything there. Cycling, swimming.
Yeah.
Rapids.
Look, rapids are honestly brilliant. They're the highlight of Center Parcs.
You need to see the video I put up the other day, because I put it on the Conn'Cast. After this episode, sorry to big myself up, everyone loved it. So it was like,
right,
I was basically explaining why there's no episode, not last week but the week before, while I was going down rapids. So I just kept on constantly drowning. I was like, there's no episode.
They are brutal. They are really brutal.
They chuck you about, honestly.
Yeah.
I was getting bashed about. I was like, I can't do
And
this.
like, at the end, you get like sucked down. And I mean, I took my 5-year-old sister on it, and we had to obviously make sure she was okay.
Yeah.
And the lifeguards are like, she can't swim, she's got to go out. And we're like, she can swim, but I'm getting pulled underwater.
Yeah.
How's a little 5-year-old going to be? Like, honestly.
A 5-year-old in the rapids.
Oh, yeah.
So, like,
She loves it, honestly. She loves rides, everything.
5 years old.
She's an adrenaline junkie.
They are decent rides at Center Parcs as well. Like the slides and stuff. They're actually all right.
Like cyclone.
Oh my God, the tropical cyclone.
Yeah.
We've got GoPro footage. Again, we're going to post it. I'll send them to you. I'll send them to you. Because like I think Cam was actually one of them. And we did one. I don't know. Sorry, it's so funny. I just me and Cam went down the cyclone, but we raw dogged it.
You what?
Have you heard of the term on social media called like raw dogging?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, he passes something else for a minute. And I said,
where's this
Cam.
conversation going?
Yeah. Got my mental health to something.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cam.
Me and Cam.
Chloe.
Oh no, I would. I'm joking. But with this cyclone, me and Cam on there, I was like, Cam, we've got to raw dog this. We cannot say anything. You can't even smirk. You're just gonna go down this like chute or like the flumes and stuff with just straight facing it. And I was just staring into his soul as we were getting chucked about.
How do you even do that? I don't think I could.
It's one of those like moments where you had to be there to fully experience how funny it was.
Yeah.
Like, we were both just straight faced going down a slide. But it's so good.
To be fair, my brother does that, but like not purposely. But when he goes down rides, he just
yeah, because just the way, just like I said, the way he is, obviously, he's still loving it and enjoying
he absolutely loves it. But it's just
that's why people express themselves.
Exactly that. But it's just so bizarre. Like I'll be screaming, and then he's just so content, and it's like,
that's like
it's quite calming to watch, actually.
It's like meditation for him, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit of
letting all his
mindfulness.
stresses out. Yeah.
One thing I want to say as well about Center Parcs, the rapids, my favourite was Woburn. I don't know if you remember.
I've not been to Woburn.
Have you not been to Woburn?
No.
You said you've been to every single one. You're a traitor.
Guys. I know.
I can't believe this. I'm joking.
That's the one I haven't been to.
It's really good.
To be honest, there might be a couple more, but I've been to a fair few.
That's
that's
fair.
the one I need to tick off.
I love it.
Is it?
We're gonna.
Sorry.
We're both talking. No, sorry, please. I've got no boundaries. Please, just talk.
No, go for it. I didn't. It was.
All I was going to say was with Center Parcs. What I was originally going to say is that I started playing badminton there.
Badminton's great as well.
Badminton's sick.
Badminton is so good.
Badminton's a wicked sport.
It is.
Honestly, I love it. Honestly, I was playing it. I was like, I think it was my mate Joe, and he was like, "Oh, I should play badminton." Or was it Joe? Someone said it, and I was like, "Yeah, sure, I can play badminton." Not really thinking much of it, and I thought it was gonna be crap, but I was banging them. I was like,
"It's so good." You can go Swallows and get a court for like 15 quid.
That's what I was just thinking. I actually went to the gym this morning. I go to Swallows, and I was thinking to myself like, why don't I just start playing badminton more?
You should.
That's what I mean. Like you said with netball, and it's just growing confidence, doing things, just owning it.
Try new things as well. Because I think if you think, I really want to try this, and you never do it, you're going to look back and go, why didn't I just do it? You know?
Couldn't word it better.
Just do it.
Yeah.
It's fine. And if you don't like it, you don't have to go again.
Exactly. What have you lost?
Exactly.
Nothing. You've given it a go.
Find someone that wants to do it with you, because it makes you feel a little bit more confident about it and less anxious.
Or I'll be hitting it over the net, running around the other side. Playing on my own.
You might need someone to go with you.
I might need two at least for badminton. But yeah, I'll give it a go. I mean, to be honest with you, I think like most of my friends play badminton. I think we've got like badminton rackets here. I think Jack plays it. So maybe I'll give that a go.
You should. Yeah, just try every now and then. Just see who's up for it.
That links in with the confidence. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That links with the confidence. Just try new stuff. So
exactly, yeah. Because I think confidence isn't always about how you look. It's about how you feel.
Oh my God, yeah.
Like you can look incredible, you know, but you can feel like you're nothing.
Yep.
So it's all to do with your mindset on things.
100%. I cannot agree more. It is so much how you feel about things and how you kind of like see yourself as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Not just about how you think you look. It's like, how do you feel? I think I remember seeing this quote before, and it was like, you'll never rise above like the expectation of yourself or what you think about yourself. Exactly. You'll never rise above that. So
100%.
If you think that you're crap and stuff, you never will rise up.
You need to know your value. Like you have to know what you're worth, and that will make you feel more confident, because everyone's worth so much, you know. And if you don't treat yourself like that, then you're cutting yourself so short. Honestly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This is so inspiring, Jazz. Oh my God. We've spoken about like boundaries and stuff, obviously mental health journey in that respect, and confidence. Just trying to sum up for the listeners so that they can remember what we spoke about. But what's also really important is what brings you happiness.
Yes.
So where do you want to start with that? Because
yeah, I'm one of them people.
Anyway,
I'm one of them people that love to be busy.
Okay.
You know? I like to keep myself busy.
As
and
much
maybe
as
that's
possible,
just like distraction, but there's certain things that do bring me a lot of happiness that I like to do. So I'm quite arty.
Yes.
Yeah, which I actually, to be fair, I haven't done a lot of art recently, but I want to get like a graphics tablet and start doing like some designing on that.
It's similar to what Chloe does almost.
Very similar.
Because she has her iPad and she
draws on it. Yeah, so I want something like, I'm going to try and get something like that, because that'll bring me happiness, you know, an investment in myself.
Exactly,
and
that.
Career. Who knows?
Honestly, who knows? Is that really where you want to go with your life? Definitely down creative route.
Yeah, definitely.
Somewhere down there. It's really scary at our age as well, isn't it?
It is, and because you don't know where things are going to go. But you just got to just trust the process, really.
Exactly, you know? That. Not trying to think too far ahead.
Yeah, and don't put too much pressure on yourself.
No. Just that is so key, and just doing things when like. I remember, again, talking about Chloe, I think she showed me this quote. I think she's got it in her room, or like a poster. And it was something along the lines of like, you love doing art, but you're not doing it. Because sometimes you have the motivation to.
Literally,
and it's like a really funny thing. You say you love art, you love doing it. Why are you not doing it?
Yeah, literally.
Sometimes you just, life gets in the way.
It does.
Or...
To be fair, though, I do face painting as like a side business.
No way.
Yeah, so I get my creative like freedom through there.
What?
So yeah. JB's face and body art, hit me up.
Yeah, I will. Is that the handle? Should I do
No,
in the video, I do like a little It's on Instagram, is it? Or...
Yeah, Instagram, Facebook. I haven't been pushing it too much because I don't want too much pressure on myself and my job as well. But it's just a fun little thing that I can do.
That's so exciting.
Yeah.
That's so cool. Can you do Spider-Man?
Yeah.
I love Spider-Man.
I'm sick of Spider-Man.
Oh, don't even tempt me. I mean, you're like, which one's
normally like target for like children's parties.
Not 20-year-olds.
No, I don't discriminate. It's all good. If you want to be Spider-Man, you may be Spider-Man.
That is so cool. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's really fun as well.
Yeah. That's exciting though, Jazz.
It is, yeah. I really enjoy it, and it's just nice. I'm good with kids, and I'm good at art, so it's, I'm kind of mixing two things and making some sort of income out of it.
That's so good.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Fun.
Yeah. That's so good. I feel like as well, it's so good to have different income streams, because I just get bored.
Oh no. Yeah.
I think just doing the same thing. So I used to be an accountant for 5 years. I was in an office, and nothing against accountancy. Like if it's your thing, great. but it wasn't. And I just thought I'd just say that because I really relate in terms of like being creative. I like doing lots of different things. It keeps it exciting every day.
It does, and you're doing something different. Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
So I think so. You said you want to kind of delve more into the art, not quite knowing where it's going to go yet, or you've got an idea.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I think I eventually want to be self-employed. I can see myself being my own boss one day.
I could see that as well, actually. Just knowing you, I could know, not in a bad way, but like, you could really own that.
Yeah, I think, I'd like to run something, have my own thing.
Yeah.
So eventually one day, but I'm not putting pressure on myself. You know, I'm taking things as they come. I think that's important. People always think, oh, I'm 21, I'm 25, whatever.
You're 21?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're so young. You're so young.
But like, you do think, oh, I don't know what I want to do yet, and I'm in my 20s, and it's like, we've still got so much time.
So much.
You know, there's so much pressure.
Yeah, there's so much time.
So much choice of what you want to do as well.
And I feel like as well, when I really delve into that, because I'm, as a 20-year-old, 23-year-old, it's almost like people kind of have like, not even people, just society in general have like these expectations of like, you should have a house by this age, or like you should have kids and a family, and you should meet someone, blah, 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 you should go traveling. But actually, like, people have their own, like, some people rediscover themselves in their 40s or 50s.
Exactly.
Like, change career.
Yeah.
Like, so it's never like a right time. It's kind of like,
and I think it's constantly like the pressure of, well, you need to know what you want to do. Yeah. And it's like, well, okay, maybe have an idea, that'd be good. Yeah. But you don't need to do anything right now.
No.
Just take things, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
No.
You know?
But it's like linking back to what you said earlier about trying different things. If you don't quite know what you want to do, I feel like it's okay to not know what you want to do.
Yeah.
100%. But it's always a good thing, in my opinion, to at least just try new things, not put pressure.
I think not even necessarily know what you want to do. I think know what makes you happy.
What makes you happy.
Exactly. And that's kind of what I meant. Like, don't think about the things that you enjoy and then try and build something from that. You know.
We're so on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
That's literally how I feel.
Yeah.
So that's so good. I think that's how you kind of make yourself more confident and make yourself happier.
Yeah,
by just doing things for yourself, like you said.
100%, because you're putting love into yourself, you know?
Yeah.
And so you got to look after yourself.
That's so good. Yeah. That's so good. So, is there anything else you kind of wanted to come on and discuss? Do you know yet? It's fine if you can't think of anything.
I think like maybe kind of anxiety, because I'm one of them people who will be so anxious, but you'll never ever know, you know? You'll never know that I feel anxious ever, because I completely hide it. I'm really good at it. All these years I've become so good at pretending I'm so confident in something when inside I'm literally like, I can't do this.
No way. Let's talk about it.
Yeah.
So like, when you have that, you're like, I don't know if I can do this sort of thing. Is it that sort of thing, like stepping into scary situations that you're not comfortable in?
Yeah, I'm quite hard on myself. So I'll be feeling anxious and I'm like, just go out and do it.
Yeah.
Like, just do it. It's fine.
It's fine. Just go and do it.
And then I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay,
I want to go home. But then I'll pick, like, people won't know. Like, they'll just, you know, I think I'm quite good at kind of giving this persona that I'm fine and I'm confident every day. But I'm not necessarily.
Do you have any like physical symptoms of anxiety, would you say? Like things
I can shake like mad.
Really?
Honestly. Yeah.
But you just pretend you're cold.
I'm just like, it's a bit of a breeze, isn't it?
It's a bit chilly, isn't it?
I can get quite shaky, especially if I'm like panicked, like anxious and panicked. Like at work sometimes when it's like a bit, I literally will be like this.
The keyboard.
And I'm like, I can't do anything.
You would type like 200 characters, you'd just be like...
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
definitely.
Brilliant.
And I go into like severe overthinking.
Yeah.
I know and everything's a mess.
Yeah.
You know, but...
Interesting. I get like palpitations and stuff when I get anxious. Yeah, definitely like a bit of sweating, palpitations, like sweaty palms. Classic.
Do you get quite like heavy breathing as well?
Heavy breathing.
Like, okay.
Do you try to control your breathing?
Yeah, I have to have a deep breath because I forget to breathe. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, right, actually, like take a deep breath. It's okay.
Yeah.
You know, have a minute. Yeah.
They do say, like, I think it's like the military and stuff, like the army, they say like there's that breathing technique that calms you down. If it's as simple as just taking slow breaths, like inhale, slowly exhale. It's hard to do, isn't it? But it can.
Yeah.
It can help.
Because when you focus, you're like, how am I breathing right now? Not well. So probably just take a deep breath, you know, it's fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's good when a lot of people kind of are anxious and they make it very apparent to people, you know, or they kind of go, actually, it's okay today. Like, I'm not going to go out. Whereas I'll be like, no, go out. Like, stop being an idiot. Just get over it.
You just kind of be like harsh on yourself.
Completely,
You'd be like, just go and do it. You're being so
I
stupid.
put so much pressure on myself to do. But then I always feel good after it.
Yeah.
But then I understand how it's hard for people to do that.
In a way, it's a good thing in that sense that you're harsh on yourself, because it does make you do the scary thing.
100%.
And it does help you overcome it.
Yeah, and even like my dad and my stepmom have always been quite like, not like pushy, but they've always pushed me to do things, you know, that I necessarily would feel anxious to do. So that's kind of helped as well. So I'm quite grateful for that. To be like,
and that's kind of been passed down, like they got used to do that, and then
it's independence, completely, which I'm very lucky about, but it doesn't mean that I don't feel anxious about it.
No, still,
just because I know I can do it doesn't mean that it's not hard.
I tend to get over things when it's anxiety about trying to do something that I'm anxious about. I mean, for example, so I'm a DJ and I've done like a few gigs, but I do get quite scared about DJing, like, oh my god, I think I like my music. And that's just like one example. But how I deal with the anxiety is kind of like, I can't control whether they'll like me and if I'll be a good DJ, but what I can control is my effort. So if I put 100% effort into it, if I just try my best, I can be confident about it. And that
you
kind
can't
of
do anything more, can you?
And that kind of lowers my anxiety. This bloody thing.
That's so good. That is so good.
That's kind of what I do. So I don't know if that helps you or like any of the listeners, etc. I actually forgot. I always forget to look over.
I know. I'm like, oh god, I'm like isolating.
That's a good sign of a podcast. It means we're so involved in our conversation. But that's what I mean. Like, it can help people out there. Like, just trying to put 100% effort into just trying your best.
100%
is how you do it. So that's helped me. So
my anxiety is more linked to like things that have happened, more that I just have it, if that makes sense.
So
I go through like stages dependent on a situation and things like this. So mine can be fixed and improved, which a lot of people's it can't. So I'm very fortunate in that sense.
Interesting.
You know, like some people don't really have a reason, they just are, and I think that's so much harder. You have nothing to work with, you know. You're
almost like a rational, essentially a rational
for me,
fear.
I know what I have to do. It's a lot easier. So the people
in terms of like so
that then links into boundaries. Like, me setting boundaries makes me feel less anxious.
Exactly. You know the stepping stone to help you with that.
Exactly.
So when they don't know,
you're completely alone, and I can imagine it can be quite intimidating you don't know where to start and things like that.
No. That's really
So it's I think everyone's situation is so different.
100%. This is really random, by the way. Do you use ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Like, this is not a paid promotion.
I use it a lot at uni.
My god! If you're worrying about something, I always get worried about like giving like your data to like some AI model. Like, do they keep your? But if you keep it vague, oh my god! There's been a few times that I've been overthinking something. I've just spoken it out to ChatGPT, and I don't know, like the way the AI works just works so logically. It just calms me down. I've done it quite a few times where I've been anxious about something, and it's if I don't know why I'm anxious, like you said, you don't know what the stepping stone is to like reduce your anxiety. Sometimes you explain your situation and it's so clever. Like, it honestly, like, I used to use it for work, but if you use it for like your personal life, oh my god, it's so good. Chloe's addicted to it. I'm joking, no, she's not. But she does. I
can imagine her being addicted to it. No, I can imagine that being helpful though. Like,
it's really good. So it's not a paid promotion, and I'm not saying I'm promoting AI because I don't know enough about it. Like, this is a podcast, I can't spread misinformation, but for me personally, I do actually like it. It does scare me. It is
scary. And them AI videos.
Yeah,
like, should I not see like Coca-Cola for Christmas made their video from AI?
No.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Yeah.
What?
It's so weird. And they've been making AI videos of celebrities saying things. It is nuts.
Oh my god. No,
have you seen it? It's terrifying.
I've seen the AI ones, like the celebrity ones, and they clone the voice so well.
And they're getting them into like trouble because it's not even them. Like, it's just a computer.
God.
Yeah, it's so scary.
Oh my god. I'll have to check with Cam if he's happy me saying this. I'm sure he will be. But one of his friends, that he's like friends with, like actor friends and stuff, cloned one of his friends' voices. And then, no, it was all a joke, luckily. Okay, but cloned his voice. I don't know how he managed to clone it. And then, like, put the phone through another phone and like pretended it was a voice note into a group chat, and they basically got him to say something, and it was so funny. He's a Bournemouth fan, and he was like, I hate Bournemouth, I'm now supporting Southampton. I think Southampton are rivals. I think it was Southampton he said, but it was just such a funny voice note, and everyone thought it was actually this person.
Really?
It was one of Cam's friends. Everyone, because it was so good cloned.
Isn't that scary?
How mental.
Honestly,
it blows
what is
my
going
mind.
on? Like, this could be a problem, guys. Like, this really could be.
No, I don't know.
I don't want to sound dramatic.
No, it is dramatic.
This is scary stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I think technology has gone a little bit too far.
No, genuinely.
It's so helpful with things. Like, it'll be doing lots of good, but.
Oh, it can, yeah. I know, genuinely, because we
clone people.
It's crazy.
That's scary.
And luckily, like, obviously, he said that this was cloned. And I think you could just about tell by like the fact that it was written text, but they spoke it out. It was very monotone. But they cloned a voice, so you can tell it's definitely AI. But it is scary. Although like there's a lot of funny things that come out of it. Like, I saw this video on Instagram the other day of this like dog skydiving out of a plane, but it's AI.
So you can get joys from it. Oh, sorry. You get joys from it 100%.
It's just this dog that's flying through the sky for parachute. His ears are flapping. And I had to say in the description, like, this is AI. It was
just
so
in case people put like Animal Cruelty.
I was BCA straight on it.
You can't do that.
No. But it's so true. I can't do that. It's like the same video that someone put a horse on it.
There's just fat people got to say it's AI.
I'm going to show you.
Like, people are
no,
poor
the
dog.
Horse, not the dog, not the horse.
Horses should be able to skydive.
Who put a horse on a plane and dropped it? No, this is awful.
No.
You just know there's some 50-year-old
Karen's like,
this is outrageous.
Yeah, like sitting on gossip boards.
So gossip board,
Who let their horse? Yeah, this is an outrage.
This is outrageous. I'm writing to the king. This is outrageous.
Yeah, exactly.
Facebook police. But no, back to what you said though. It is scary.
It is scary.
So hopefully it will do well for like if they use it right. I mean, maybe there'll be some ways of mental health. I don't know what it could be yet.
Yeah, I mean, even like on Snapchat, they have that like that avatar where you can go and talk to them. So like if you're feeling a certain way, you can actually talk to them.
That annoys me so much because I want to just click on like the first person. It's right at the top.
I end up messaging like some like chat GPT.
Yeah, it's genuinely what it's like.
I'm trying to message you.
Yeah, genuinely. It's like, oh my God, no, I don't want to stick to my mate. Bloody hell.
Or like I'll send a picture and it's like, haha, nice picture. And I'm like, I didn't mean to send that to you. Like, but thank you.
I would have said it.
Honestly, like, your hair looks great. I'm like, actually.
Oh my God.
Thanks.
Thank you so much.
I like
you little flirt.
Stop it, you.
I've got a boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Oh my God.
Yeah.
But it's scary.
But I think it's so good with things like that. If you're not comfortable talking to people about how you feel, you can literally talk to AI.
That's what I mean about ChatGPT. Yeah. That's what I meant. So like sometimes I might speak to ChatGPT about a conversation that I wouldn't be comfortable with having with someone. It's not like that deep. It's just awkward sometimes to speak about things.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's just like, and it's so logical AI. It's so logical that it will just like tell you like how it is. Mm-hmm. And so not promotion, guys. Yeah. It's not a paid promotion. I'm not advertising, but just something that's helped me in my personal life. So yeah, make of that as you will.
Yeah, definitely. Especially if that's like a big thing that causes you anxiety, is talking to people about your feelings.
Yeah.
No one has to know. Like if you're doing it that way, obviously it's better if you do talk to people who are real.
Oh God, yeah, 100%. 100%, but
it's such a good alternative because it can be so scary.
100%. It's if you can, like you said.
And again, you're your worst enemy. Like you'll think no one's gonna care, no one's gonna understand me. They're gonna think I'm being stupid about this. You know, people are so in their own heads about this.
That's why people.
Actually, anyone with a heart will care.
Will care,
they will care. Yeah. And if they don't, they're a bad person, and you should probably get rid of them. Like,
how funny is that though? Because actually, you've just made me realise that people might use these AI models because they know that they're not going to judge you.
Yeah.
And that's kind of it, isn't it? Yep. That's probably why I used it, because I don't want someone to judge me. How funny is that, actually? Now we've delved into it.
You don't want to feel vulnerable.
Yeah. Or like get into like your weaknesses and stuff. So how interesting is that, actually? That's a really good point. That's actually made me completely change like everything. Like,
yeah, because feeling vulnerable, like I think if you feel vulnerable around someone, it's such a special thing. You know,
it is.
There are very few people that I can do that with.
Yeah,
and but that it makes it like special in that sense because it's
human,
like actually,
it's human to human.
But anyone will care. Like, and if they don't, they're a bad person.
Goodbye.
If you're going to someone about your mental health and they basically show you that they don't care and they don't want to help you and they're not interested or they're judging you, then that's not normal. Like, that's not a normal human.
That's a behaviour reaction.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's not
that.
at all.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think people should always speak out. Not necessarily even to a therapist. Just speak to your mate or anyone.
Yeah.
Like,
so definitely not promotion. Use humans
use
as much as you can.
But,
Every now and then it does help. But actually, I'm really glad we kind of spoke about that because actually it has made me realise actually it's better to speak to that close friend.
Yeah.
AI's taking over the world and it's getting scary.
It is, yeah. You actually probably shouldn't feel that. Like,
don't listen to what I said for the past. Don't listen to what I said for the past 5-10 minutes. Actually, no, we should be promoting humans.
I think it's good for maybe temporary, but a friend can check in on you, and
exactly,
a family member can check in on you and make sure you're okay, and they can actually do things. And
exactly that.
You won't get ChatGPT messaging you. You're right today, mate. Like,
yeah, exactly. You just don't get that. Or like I said, my mate Mitch,
it's feeling much better.
Who gave me a call yesterday, and he was like, "How are you doing?" Like, you don't get that, and it's those friendships and those people that you really need to keep in your life. 100%. The people that really check up on you and actually mean well. Yeah. They don't just use you. They actually respect you and like you and actually want to keep you in their life.
Help you, yeah.
Not
100%.
for their own benefit.
Yeah, of course.
So
I think it's like such a hard thing as well because for women it's quite normal for us to. We're like stereotypically emotional, Yeah. And if we talk about our feelings, it's that's quite normal. But for a man, there's such a stigma around that.
It's like the culture of what a man and a woman should be. Like you just said perfectly. Like men kind of man up, keep it in. Where women seem to apparently talk more than men, sort of thing. It is interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, like women cry all the time, and it's like they are complete opposites.
Yeah.
But everyone deals with things. Yeah. And it's I don't know. It's just like I'd feel so upset if like my boyfriend didn't feel like he could talk to me about things and things like that. Like just because it's everyone should be feel free to talk.
Yeah.
Right.
So we definitely did not have a break just then. Totally not. Totally. No. Definitely not. No. It's all propaganda.
Yeah.
It's fake news.
Yeah. It definitely wasn't 30 minutes.
Definitely not. We've not been here for 2 hours. I swear. I don't think we have. Maybe this time. Oh, it's about 40, kind of. Anyway, we've had a nice little chat, haven't we? And, it's been nice.
So good. Yeah.
I've really enjoyed it.
It's been really nice, yeah.
And so as we do, as you guys know, every episode we finish on, I do bring up the Conn'Cast playlist. Basically a playlist where each guest adds a song onto it or whatever. A song that's kind of helped their mental health at some point in their life. I mean, it may be just like a feel-good song, or it could be something that's really helped them. So, Jazz, over to you with your song.
So mine's by Fiona Apple, and it's called Paper Bag. And it's not like a really upbeat song, but there's so much meaning in it. Like it's really empowering. It makes it whenever I felt literally nuts, like I was in my head, it made me feel completely normal.
Oh wow!
It did. Like I listened to it, I was like, so other people kind of feel like that. And it's about a breakup, but I don't interpret it like it.
Yeah.
I kind of have it, I see it in my own way.
But you take the words, you take the way it feels and put it into your own. Yeah. I get that.
100%. And it's about like overthinking. That's kind of what I take from it, which is what I struggle with. So it kind of makes me feel less alone. You know? Yeah, so
that's nice.
Yeah,
I try to keep it really vague as well with the songs. I just say a song that's helped your mental health.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't sure. I was like, do I go like a really happy song? Do I go for really sad?
Honestly, you interpret it any way you want. Because if you look at the playlist, there's so many random songs. Like the genres are crazy. We've got like a bit of like heavy metal to like pop to like just normal hip hop. It's just so random. So like honestly, that's what I mean. I try to keep it quite vague so that you come on and you just tell me what's helped with your mental health. Yeah. And that's so nice. So
I just think it's an empowering song.
Yeah.
I can name like 10, honestly.
Yeah,
I love music. Yeah. But I was there today. Like,
I didn't even ask you. You can actually add more than one.
Oh, you
it's fine. What you can do is if you think of more, just give me a give me a message.
Yeah.
For the moment, I think just to explain one song's enough.
Yeah.
And that's the one that clearly meant the most to you out of those like 10 or so that you thought of.
Definitely. She's a queen as well. Fiona Apple. She's an absolute queen.
Oh, but you said that's like a song name.
No.
No. I was like, what is another one?
Sorry. I probably should have said where I was going with that.
I don't know if I've heard of her. Should I know her? Is she like quite big?
Not really. Like isn't.
Yeah.
But I just think she's an icon.
She's an icon.
Like, she is. Like she's just so.
Such a queen.
Yeah, I was trying to really empower her. She is
Queen
a queen.
energy.
Yeah.
It's like when I speak to Chloe about Billie Eilish, she's like, woman. She's just like, she's a woman.
Yeah. Love Billie as well. 100%.
Absolute queen.
I had to really stop myself from picking a Doja Cat song today.
Oh, really? Which one?
Can't do that.
Which
All
one?
of them.
Wait, which one?
All of them.
Oh, literally. Every single one.
I love her.
Just every single one.
No, there are quite a few of hers, but I was like, I don't think it's maybe not a lot of people can more like relate to, I guess. But
what was the album? Was it Hot Pink? Was that her first?
that
was a great album.
Yeah.
And the one with Woman and stuff. And there was
Planet Her.
That's it, Planet Her. That was a good. Yeah, that's a good album.
Yeah.
I like about Doja. To be fair,
she's great.
Queen.
Yeah, she's the top queen. Everyone.
I did a little look.
I did. I've been meaning to do that. And I keep forgetting.
Queen.
Doja Cat stan. Right.
That is so good. But yeah, that's a song. And like I said, Jazz, if you think of anything else, just hit me up, give me a message. I'll add it to the playlist.
I will do.
You definitely will.
Yeah,
this is not
fine.
a maybe. This is not an if.
Just give me the login. Like,
Just
right?
give me the spot for login.
Yeah.
I will make that playlist
like,
great.
That add.
200 songs. No.
Jazz, no, that's too many. Like.
No, 100%. Yeah, no. So, yeah, so on that note, we will finish. But beforehand, Jazz has got an unbelievable quote. No, I'm joking. Something to sum up the episode, basically.
I don't remember
a quote? The hell, it's like unbelievable. But yeah, how would you kind of sum up what you spoke about to like help someone out there?
I think don't feel guilty for putting yourself first, because you are the only person that's going to like fully look after you. You know, you can only really sometimes rely on yourself. Yeah. So if you need to put yourself first before other people, you're not selfish. You don't need to feel bad about it. Yeah. And it's okay. You're doing the best thing for you. And that's so important. That's what I've really struggled with. And I've come to terms with it. So I
feel like you needed to release that.
I did. That felt really good, actually. Yeah.
Just saying that. It's just like you're actually owning it and going, this is how it is.
You need to, you have to look after yourself. 100%. Yeah.
I think we ended there. That was amazing. Like, genuinely, I think that's a really good way to end it. Just to sum everything all up.
Yeah,
and that will help. That will help someone. I'm sure.
I hope so. Yeah.
I hope so as well. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. And Jazz, again, thank you so much for coming on.
It's been a pleasure.
I've enjoyed it so much.
I know, it's been so good.
It's
honestly,
so good.
It has been.
I was saying it. I'm going to say it to you guys now, actually. So we actually missed a couple of weeks of podcasting this month, and I was really excited to have you on, actually. And I was feeling a bit of burnout though. But today I'm feeling really good because I've got you, and I'm like, yeah,
I'm so glad.
It's fun. It's good having like a really like just I don't know, just having you on has just been great.
It's been so fun. It's been nice to like share as well.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I was experiencing a bit of burnout, and I said this to you before the episode, but before we finish up, I will just quickly say, because I have decided as the host, I gotta make the decisions around here. We will do seasons, and I was thinking about where do we seasons in this podcast, what is the stop point? And it was literally only the other week I thought about it. I was like, so we're on this is episode 21, and I thought to myself, again, like I said this to you before already, but I was thinking, obviously this podcast is made, but the name of it is the Conn'Cast, which is in memory of my brother Connor, which, if you don't know, obviously took his own life back in 2019, and he was 22 years old, and I was 18. So I thought, like, we're at episode 21, and I thought it'd be quite like a nice little touch, like a little nod to the man. There he is on the football shirt. To end it at 22 episodes, the series. So we essentially have in each season, I don't know, in each episode we kind of have an episode that marks the year of his life.
That's so
this episode is essentially 1 year that Connor's on this planet, which I think is like quite a nice.
I feel honoured to be.
Yeah, and you're one of those, and it's the first series as well. So you are literally one of the years that he was alive. This is like a little.
I'm really honoured. It's so lovely what you're doing.
I appreciate it, Chaz. Thank you so much.
You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah. I hope he would be as well.
He definitely.
Yeah.
100%.
I appreciate it. But yeah, so we got that. So unfortunately though, guys, although as lovely as that is, that does mean this is the second to last episode of this season. Unless this goes into 2 parts and this is the end. Who knows?
Talking a lot.
But I edit it, I'll check.
This has been a therapy session for me, everyone.
Yeah.
Like, this is...
Should be.
Don't need therapy,
good.
just come on a podcast.
Just come on a podcast. That is great advertising, guys. Thank you so much, Jazz. If you want a therapy session, come to the podcast.
Okay, yeah. I feel like I'm going to go cry in my car. Yeah. Just let it all out.
Just let it all out in a good way. Like a testimony. This is a great testimony to the podcast.
100%.
Just come on and do it. Mm-hmm. So, who knows? This might be the last time I see you guys till season 2, or we might have one more episode. But either way, have a great rest of your day and week and year. And we will see you. Well, I will see you. I always get this wrong. You will see me. I'm not seeing you guys. You're watching me. You'll see me next Sunday, hopefully. So until then, see you later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.